OK Sports, it's time for NBA action. Alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. And on the sidelines, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Now, D'Angelo Russell says he patterns his game after another crafty lefty. He said, if I could model my game after somebody, it would be Manu Ginobili. He was never the most athletic, but he could pass, he could score, and he was just so unpredictable. Not a bad role model for D'Lo. Kevin?
Not at all. Yeah, some similarities definitely there, David. Thank you. And so often we have these epic guard matchups, and tonight it's all about the front courts and not the back court. But nonetheless, it should be fun.
No doubt, Kevin. These front courts are big, they're dynamic, they're physical. A number of these guys can shoot it from great range. This should be one heck of a show.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. A pair of number one picks are at the forwards, Edwards and Towns. Then it's Russell, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's Moore in at the shooting guard. And for Portland, we've got Sharp. Durant is out there with Anunoby, and it's the Beast, and it's Mobley in at the 5. Now, here is Russell. Moore outside, 6 to shoot. Takes a 3, and they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now. These, the new power rankings, they tell a great story. Taking a look at Minnesota, they're still holding tough in that 5th position, still trying to climb the ladder.
And you know, right now for the Trailblazers, they know they're up against some fierce competition, but they believe in themselves and believe that they belong in the top spot.
Shots good by the Beast.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
But I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
So the Portland Trailblazers able to put the first points up on the board. Russell dishes to Gobert. Back to Russell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
What you love about D'Angelo Russell is his commitment to work. Though he's played for a couple of teams, this guy brings it every day.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Russell taking 2 shots.
Throw good, Russell.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
Both good from the line that time. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Now Russell, after OG Anunoby missed from long range, and it's sent back by PD.
Wow, twice on the pipes, Kevin Durant. That's the length coming into play right there.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. First one falls for.
Shooting for Minnesota, D'Angelo Russell. At the line for 2.
That one misses. Looking at the Trailblazers, they took the last win in their last game against the Clippers. The Beast passes to Mobley, and he uses. The glass on the lane.
Well, we call that a high percentage shot for Mr. Evan Mobley. He gets after it in there.
Moore outside. Back to Russell. Teardrop shot. No good on that one. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way. This, their first chance to take a look at Minnesota this season.
And although they were the better team last year by overall record, this was a competitive matchup for them.
Moore outside. Outside Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Gobert, and that's good.
Boy, this guy's such an instinctive passer. D'Angelo Russell could average double-digit assists if he wanted to.
Here's the beast. And he's currently averaging more than 26 points a game. Such a force. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. Moore right side. With some arc. It's rebounded by Durant.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
And there's the pass to the beast. Outside Durant. The tray. Offensive rebound. He gets that one. The Beast's got his second basket of the night.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota. It's been an exciting season already, Doris, but I think the middle of the year is when you really get an idea of which teams are in it for the long haul. They reveal their true selves.
Right. By the midpoint of the season, the best teams are really starting to take shape. Everyone's much more dialed in. You can tell that winning matters, that the groups are collectively pulling in the same direction. So I agree. By this time of the year, we have a pretty good idea who is going to win and win consistently.
Pass to Sharp. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
First team foul.
Portland shooting their first free throws of this one.
Sharp. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second free throw. Here's Moore. Really played well against Brooklyn in his last outing. Outside Edwards. Pass to Towns. Durant with the steal. And now Portland on the break. Here's the Beast. Drops in the layup for 2. The Beast's got 6 points.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Russell finds Moore. Edwards with it. Pass to Russell. Stolen. Here's Sharp. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw missing.
At the line for your Trailblazers, Sharp. Taking 2 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. 7-point differential. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Well, you have to capitalize when your opponent has miscues and give this team some credit. Every time that opponent turned it over, they capitalized.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Moore outside. Takes it inside. And it's Portland with the rebound. The Beast's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Russell with the bucket.
Well, it's key that you've got to maintain concentration throughout the game. And D'Angelo Russell, nice job in the catch and shoot.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
The pass to Gobert. Outside, Russell. Again, Russell missing.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Count that one for Mobley.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Phil Anderson is checked in for the Timberwolves. Timberwolves trail by 8. Minnesota calls timeout. Look at the piece. He's really been playing well.
Well, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
Here are your Blazer dancers. Give a big round of applause to your Blazer dancers.
Inside. The kick out to Towns. Russell with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Russell's got 9.
With that now, only 2 of 7 to start the game. Not the start he was hoping for.
To the middle. Stolen by Anderson. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
Here's the beast. Here's Mobley. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Towns against Mobley. Towns, the pass to Russell, gets that one to drop. That's his 3rd field goal in 8 tries.
Well, you can see Karl Anthony Towns now is beyond just looking for his own shot. He's understanding, let me make the guys around me feel good.
And Portland turns it over again. McDaniels is checked in for Minnesota. Lee comes in for D'Angelo Russell. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Lee. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Towns finds Edwards. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Anunoby. Shot clock at 3. Towns, no luck.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
The Beast passes to Mobley. And rebounded by McDaniels. Minnesota's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Anderson dishes to Lee. Outside, Towns. Kicks to McDaniels. With the shot. No good on the shot, a bit long that time.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
To the paint, here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
Well, you see how hard Kevin Durant works to set up that shot. You've got to be able to use the screen and get to the cup.
Back to Lee. Anderson outside. The 3. Hands it from downtown. Anderson's got 5.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here's the Beast, defended by Towns. Here's Mobley, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's a high basketball IQ by Evan Mobley. This guy uses the aggressiveness of the defender against him. Smart play.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Trailblazers.
They've been so aggressive, going strong at the defense, looking to score off of that penetration.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
And that one misses.
Boy, no question, Evan Mobley is brimming with potential, and you love his attitude, his work ethic. This guy, the sky's the limit.
Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3. The kick out to Towns. And he hits it to tie the game up.
Anthony Towns.
Well, the very definition of a modern NBA big, you've got to shoot with range. Karl Anthony Towns, yes, sir.
Anunoby in the corner. Pass to Mobley. Towns with the steal. Now here's McDaniels. Tight defense on him. Lee, that's good.
Saving Lee.
And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
It's his first trip to the line.
And you know what? The work he's put in at the line starting to pay off. How about 78% on the season?
And the first one at the line is good. Carter, he's checked in for the Beast. And he makes both free throws. Trailblazers trail by 4.
2 minutes.
Carter left side. To the inside. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Good work defensively by KD.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Portland shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good.
And the missed opportunities for them at the line here early on.
And he's good on the second.
Boy, the athleticism of OG Anunoby can be eye-popping sometimes, guys. And what's happening now is he's developing on the offensive end. This guy's upside is absolutely tremendous.
Now here's Anderson. He has 5. Just 5 to shoot. Lee. Portland grabs the miss. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
I thought their game plan was really spot on, and we saw that in their scoring more than anything else.
Doris, let me ask you this. Is Kevin Durant the greatest scoring forward ever?
I think he is, Kevin, but I also think that limits his greatness, because when Kevin Durant is done and you consider the combination of his handle, his shooting, and the size, we've never seen that combination to this level. He will go down as one of the greatest ever, regardless of attribute you're trying to assign to him.
Now here's Lee. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns with the bucket.
This is what you get when you combine size and touch. Karl Anthony Towns in the paint, that's good.
Lee against Carter. Pass to Sharp from past the arc. That one, no good. And Minnesota now the other way. Here's McDaniels. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
And Durant puts up a deep 3. The long distance 3 is barrel. KD's got 9.
How do you match up with KD? This guy is so good at taking what the defense gives him. Good luck.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession.
Timberwolves ball. Now the lineup for your Trailblazers. Number 53.
11 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Lee passes to Towns. And that one, good. And it's 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Long range from the inbound. D'Angelo Russell getting it back for the Timberwolves. He comes away with 11 points in the quarter and is showing no signs of fatigue. And we've got more in 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
Fans, having a big round of applause your Trailblazers.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And guys, what's your take so far in the Timberwolves?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
And that was obviously the plan coming in. Now the big question, can they maintain that efficiency from range as the game goes along?
Durant is out there with OG Anunoby. Then it's Sharp. Then there's Carter. They're the group that Portland Trailblazers will start the second quarter with. And he gets it back. Out to Russell. Fires from deep. Good, and the assist goes to Town. Russell's got the lead up to 7 now for Minnesota.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for Minnesota. Passes it to Edwards. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Portland's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Anunoby. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Now, here is Russell. Towns finds Edwards. Russell looking around, and here's Moore outside. Connects from three-point range. Moore's got his first 3 points of the game.
Wow, you don't see him left alone very often, and of course, he makes good use of it.
Outside Durant, lets the three fly. Rebound, Minnesota. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Edwards drives in. Kept alive, Minnesota. Count that one. Gobert's got 6.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
Count that one, and the Minnesota lead has been cut back down to 10 points after they get the bucket from Anunoby. Russell kicks to Edwards. And the pass to Moore. Now Gobert. Back to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. It's not going to go for him. Now Portland takes it the other way. Carter at the elbow. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Out to Russell. Pass to Moore. Out to the right wing. Deep 2 from Russell. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be wrong.
Evaluating recent attempts, Doors, to create super teams. They haven't quite worked out as planned, have they?
What we understand now is the game isn't played on paper. So many things go into winning. Chemistry, health, and if you risk your future trying to put together a super team with no consideration for what comes next, that can be problematic.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Outside Edwards. Good on the three-point shot. Edwards got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Well, don't think twice. Ball touches your hands, you let it go, Anthony Edwards.
Out to Carter. Back to KD. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
He is just not taking smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
And Gobert with the basket on the assist from Edwards. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Sharp, the pass to Anunoby. Great D that time from Edwards. Minnesota with the ball. They've got a 13-2 run going. And Edwards with the stuff.
It's impressive, the level of domination at both ends, and you're seeing the results.
You know this. It's not easy building a lead on the road, but this team has been lights out through.